This report is a follow-up to our 2011 audit of the Environmental Assessment Office's oversight of certified projects. We conducted this follow-up to get a sense for the EAO's, as is commonly referred to, progress in implementing the 6 recommendations made in our 2011 report. As the nonpartisan, independent auditor of the Legislative Assembly, the Auditor General audits the government reporting entity. This consists of ministries, crown corporations, and other government organizations, such as universities, colleges, school districts, health authorities, and similar organizations that are controlled by or accountable to the provincial government. The Office of the Auditor General serves the people of British Columbia and their elected representatives by conducting independent audits and advising on how well government is managing its responsibilities and resources. Under the Auditor General Act, the Auditor General conducts and reports on both financial audits and performance or value for money audits. Major projects such as mines or power plants must be considered for an environmental assessment prior to their development. This assessment, which comes from the EAO, weighs the potential economic, social, heritage, health, and environmental effects of a project. In 2011, we carried out an audit to determine whether the EAO was providing sound oversight to ensure that any potentially significant adverse effects of major projects were avoided or mitigated. Overall, we concluded that the EAO's oversight of certified projects was not sufficient to ensure that potential significant adverse effects were avoided or mitigated. We made 6 recommendations to address our findings. The EAO has made progress implementing our 6 recommendations. They have substantially implemented 4 of the 6 recommendations since the 2011 audit. Recommendations 5 and 6 are partially implemented, with Recommendation 5 in particular being more involved and therefore taking longer to implement. To fully implement Recommendation 5, we expect the EAO to evaluate whether project outcomes have been achieved for environmental, health, social, economic, and heritage conditions. For Recommendation 6, we expect the EAO to provide more comprehensive accountability information to the public through its reporting mechanisms. We encourage the EAO to continue in their implementation. EAO's oversight of environmental assessment certificates has improved. Environmental assessment certificates are written more clearly so they can be measured and enforced, and a new compliance and enforcement team monitors actions of proponents to ensure compliance. Improving the EAO's performance is important as government's focus on natural resource development increases. There are currently 73 major projects in the environmental assessment process, potentially worth billions of dollars and with significant social, economic, and environmental impacts to our province. This concludes our summary of this follow-up report. We'd like to thank the Environmental Assessment Office for their cooperation. To read this report and our other publications, or for more information about our office, please visit our website at www.bcauditor.com.